Welcome to Project Pack number 7, day 11.
Whoa.
My name is Rick,
Hi, I'm Maria.
and today we're going to work with Paradox. And to do that, we're going to get 4 of the Bijou gray tiles. And these lovely little tiles on this gorgeous gray paper. And we're going to work with Paradox, or sometimes called Rick's Paradox.
I wonder why.
Right? And so we're going to start this by outlining the outside, which is we're sort of putting in you could imagine we're putting in a border as close to the edge as you can. And I'm using the blue Micron 01 pen.
And you're going to do this to all 4?
We will do 2 versions
Okay.
of two versions. So we're going to set up this first one, and once we have that outside square, this is how we start Paradox. And I'm going to start from the point and come down to the line just a little bit a ways away. And then where that one stopped, I'm going to go from that corner, that point, down to the line. And we'll repeat that from the point to the line. And then one more time here. From the point to the line. So if you see, we've got now like another box, slightly rotated, a little smaller inside that first one. And now we're going to do the same thing all over again. And I turn my tile every time because for a variety of reasons. One, it keeps me in order. I know which way I'm going to go. And secondly, it makes all of my lines equivalently uneven. So they're not perfectly straight, but they're all equally the same texture. The reason we call this paradox, you'll see at the end if you're not already familiar with it, is that we only use straight lines, but the end result is that you end up with this curve. There it is. So I'm just continuing, even at the end, to turn my tile each time.
It's hard to imagine that by doing these lines over and over and over, you get these unbelievable curves that you just can't even imagine. They're such elegant looking curves too.
So it's probably somewhat of a logarithmic curve, because the closer it gets to the middle, the closer the tighter the curve. I'll do one more in there. Okay, and we end up with this tiny little square in the middle, and those lovely curves. Get another one, and we're going to put the border on the outside, again with the 01 blue. But this time, we're going to make a mirror image of the first one. So I'm going to, because I'm right-handed, I want to hold this smaller tile. Instead of starting at the corner and going to the line, I'm going to start at the line and then go to the corner. So in this way, I'm going to make a mirror image of the first one. So you can see there, right? Okay. We're just going to keep repeating what I just did, and by rotating the tile, I'm going to go from line to corner. And we'll just keep rotating that. Straight lines, just a different sequence. Just taking your time, lightly holding the pen. So there you can see the one on the right is rotating to the right, the one on the left is rotating to the left. And we're just going to continue line to corner. And just keep doing them in order. It actually doesn't matter if you turn the tile to the right or the left. Just keep doing it the same way. And then we get that one done. And we'll continue to put line to corner, line to corner, line to corner. And then I went back and I did corner to line. Oops. But as you'll see, it all works out in the end, and no one will notice. Except you, now that I've told you.
I'm going to hold this over your head.
Okay, so there they are side by side. And the objective here is to just do two more just like each of those. So we're going to be doing 4 tiles, and then one pair is rotating to the right, one pair rotating to the left. So you can see here I'm going to do something a little bit different, and I'm going to go in, and just as those are fanning out, I'm going to well, I'm just going to do what you see me doing, a little bit of takeoff, and then come down to the end, and then fill in that gap.
Sort of weighting the ends.
Exactly.
Gradual weighting.
Gradual weighting. I like that. So you can use this when you're
Grocery store?
grocery store, as you're gradually getting up to the register. So we're just sort of playing with that pattern and repeating it. And then as anything done in repetition creates this impact when it's repeated.
It's much more dynamic like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see it from a distance. I mean, there's something lovely about the fineness of the other, but this shows off the color nicely.
Well, and it gives that contrast of light and dark as well. And this color ink on this paper is really awesome. So I've finished the one on the left, and now we'll do the other one. And just because the way I like to hold the tile, I'm going to start from the wide end and come down and land.
So enjoy this meditation. It'll take you a while to do the 4 of them because there's 4 fans in each one, and just enjoy this and not rush through it. It's worthwhile.
So once I've got that done, I'm going to load up some graphite on the outside of those fans of each one, and then go back over it with my tortillon and smooth it, pull it away a little bit, push that graphite into the paper fibers.
You can see it going under the other fan, right? Look at
Yeah.
Nice.
And then just going to give a little highlight.
A little shout out.
So is it going under? Is it curving down? It sort of could, you can imagine it going in either direction. And this is one of those tangles and that really inspires you to turn your tile every time. And just a slight touch of that blue pencil on the narrow part there. Just give it a little texture.
They remind me of like half of a ginkgo leaf.
Yes, exactly.
So it'd be the stem part.
Yeah, because the vining on the ginkgo leaf works like that, exactly. I'm going to round those corners with the blue pen, the O1, and just going to go in and touch it ever so with the Jelly Roll Gold. I've got this pair, and we have our other pair somewhere. Let's see here. Yeah, here they are. And one of the neat aspects of this tangle is that when you put them together in different ways, you get different meta shapes. So here we've got that fan shape, and here we've got that like twisted, like, I don't know, like you're twisting out a towel or
Well,
striped towel.
it looks like a Huggins.
Like a Huggins, it is actually. So we can put them together in like this. Or you can take them and, let's see, we'll move this one over here, that one over there. So now we have all fan shapes.
I'm a real fan of that. You could also put them in a row, too. They still work even in a row.
Yeah. So here we've got fan shapes going the other way. Or if you take, we can do one more thing here. Put that back there. So it just gives you an idea of some amazing things that you can do with this tangle. We look forward to you having fun with it, and leave some comments, subscribe, post to the app, and we will see you tomorrow for day 12.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.